I am Kareem McMichael, the co-director of the SSU Indie Film Festival, and welcome to our 2020 Digital SSU Indie Film Festival. On behalf of myself and on behalf of the director, Tracy Haynes, we want to thank all of you all for tuning in this evening. You are in store for some very, very amazing films. So again, thank you for joining us this evening. On the behalf of us in the Department of Journalism and Mass Communications, we would like to say thank you to all the essential workers and everyone out there on the front line who is battling COVID-19, all the doctors, the nurses, the healthcare field, the truck drivers, just everyone who has to get out there every day to help keep the country functioning. We want to take a moment right now to have a moment of silence for those who unfortunately have lost someone to COVID-19. Thank you very much for joining in that moment of silence with us. So we have a huge festival ahead tonight, and we have 5 categories that we'll be streaming materials from: comedies, horror, sci-fi, documentaries, drama, and music videos. And we had a lot of great submissions this year. I want to give a huge thank you to our judges: Evie Williamson, Xavier McKnight, Melina Cunningham, Savannah Trina, and Eugene Brannon. Thank you all for judging these amazing films, helping us get through this judging process. Thank you for bearing with all of my emails and everything, but I really appreciate you all getting it done. I would also like to give a huge thank you to the Department of Journalism and Mass Communications and Evie Williamson for all of her help and support of the SSU Indie Film Festival. I also would like to give thanks to Ty Ray and CJ of Atlantis Filmworks out of Atlanta, who produced a film workshop for us about 2 weeks ago that people joined in on a WebEx call and got to see how to produce a production from start to finish. It was very, very informative. We'd also like to give a big thanks to the Savannah Area Film Office, the Savannah Tribune, WSAV, WTOC, the Georgia Entertainment News, WRUU, and Live Like Locals for giving us a platform to talk about the film festival and sharing our information and our press releases. I really appreciate that. We created this film festival 5 years ago to give our Savannah State University students a platform to showcase their films. Now we're proud, 5 years later in 2020, that not only are we giving our students to other students, but so many people around the world a platform to showcase their film here at the SSU Indie Film Festival. Again, you're about to see some very amazing films. Some of them may have mature content, so just be mindful of that. But here, without any further ado, is the SSU Indie Film Festival 2020. Hope you enjoy.
What was the first thing I told you before we even got there? The very first thing.
Not touch anything.
Oh, yeah, not touch anything. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. What'd you do?
I touched something.
Yeah, you sure touched something all right. Out of everything that you could have touched, out of all the things in that house you could have touched.
Well, how was I supposed to know?
You've never seen an urn before?
It was right next to the buffet table.
Oh my God. That was so that you could give our buddy Bill a proper send-off as you were getting your delicious treats.
Well, he ended up becoming a delicious treat because of it.
I can't believe... What makes you think that that was a snack?
It looked like right next to the seasoning and salsa.
So what? You think, oh, just a little bit of seasoning salt goes right on top of my chips. They're already salty.
Well, sometimes I like a little bit more.
Dude, Bill's mom's so mad at us right now.
I can
can't
tell.
Oh, yeah, that's why you got kicked out.
Well, next time they need to plan out their situation better.
Look, Bill loved snacks. He loved snacks.
Well,
he wanted to be by the snack table. That was in the will. You were there.
I know.
I just can't even believe you right now. What is that?
Oh, is it a bad time to mention that I took some?
You took the ashes?
Yeah, I mean, have you tried this stuff?
You took the ashes?
Yes, I took the ashes.
Dude, they cannot be that good.
This is a culinary masterpiece. Like, no, seriously,
Dude, no.
like, try some.
God, no. What? Dude!
Oh my God.
What, is that Bill's ring?
Dude, I always wanted Bill's ring.
Well, you wanted Bill's ring. Dude, okay, no, we're going back right now.
Wait.
No.
You gotta try some. It is a culinary masterpiece.
No, I refuse. You know what? Just to prove a point, I'm gonna try
It's gonna be delicious, trust me.
Not good. It's... Dude, Bill's good.
I know, right?
Dude, Bill's delicious.
It's really good.
Okay, yeah, we're going back, but we're gonna get some more of that.
I'm down.
All right, let's go. We're doing
Let's
this.
go.
Lorena, do you really think that she cares about how neat those covers are? I mean, she's been a vegetable since 1987.
They're just so rumpled. I don't understand how somebody that doesn't move can keep untucking herself.
You need to get it together, girl, or else you're gonna end up a crazy cat lady all by yourself, crying in the shower, singing Michael Bolton songs. And besides, you have a blind date tonight with my twin brother, Sam. And doesn't he look good in Speedos? Is that my favorite patient? Hi, Mr. Taylor, it's me.
Here's your fresh bread. Would you like some olive oil for that?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
please.
Thanks, I think.
Can I have another glass, please? This one has a water stain.
Yes, ma'am, right away.
Thank you.
Guess who? Lorena?
Sam?
Yeah. Yeah. So, Marcus said you were really pretty, but you're kind of hot.
What?
I'm sorry, was that rude? Marcus said to be on the best behavior. Okay. You like cats? I like pussy. Cats. Sorry, that was kind of weird. So, I heard you're a nurse. I like playing doctor. Yeah, baby, yeah. Meow.
What did you say?
Did I go too far?
All right, here we are. Now, y'all ready to order?
Yeah, finally. Can I get the porterhouse, rare, baked potato, all the fixings, and your finest bottle of wine?
And for the lady?
I'll have a chef salad, please.
Very well.
So, Marcus says that you're a nurse. I've got a bit of an itch.
Itch?
Yeah, an itch, you know. A little bit of a... I think it's infected. But, yeah.
Hi, kids. How's the date going? Mwah, mwah.
Sam was just telling me about his infection. Seriously? Why would you think this would be a good idea? Have you ever even met either one of us? Why would you think that we would be a good match? You know what? I would rather die a crazy cat lady than go on one more date like this.
What's that noise?
Is the lady coming back?
I don't think so.
I'll take her salad. Hi, Sam. Still wearing those Speedos?
Yeah, baby. Meow. One small lapse of judgment can change lives forever.
I know, but everyone else doesn't know that. It's just so unlike her. She was my best friend. I don't care if she's drunk. She is supposed to be my best friend. I just wish people would leave me alone and stop sending it to me. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye.
Slut. Hey,
Hey, Cole.
how you doing?
Been better.
I'll get better. I promise. Call you later.
Good morning, everyone.
It is now.
You guys are almost done. Last semester. But until then, we have polynomials and logarithms on the board. You can say that one function dominates the other. As x approaches infinity, or negative infinity, the graph will eventually look like the dominating function. You should be writing this down. It will be on your next test. Hey, Grace.
Yeah, sorry, Mr. Knight. I'm almost done.
No. Yeah. Are you okay?
It's been a bad couple weeks.
What's been going on?
It's a long story.
Well, if you need someone to talk to, I'm here.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Fuck, it's late. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Let me pay you so you can leave. If I were a checkbook, where would I be?
Ethan was a doll baby, by the way. He didn't really even cry. Oh no, I shouldn't, but thank you.
Come on. It's one sip.
I gotta get home.
Stay here.
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
You're really pretty. Like, really pretty. You know that, right?
Thank you.
Come on. Just one sip.
Okay, maybe just once. Mr. Knight.
You know, I love that you call me that.
Well, you're my teacher, so.
Not here. He's asleep.
Yeah.
I can make this a 50 if you stay till the morning.
I'm not a prostitute. I don't think we should hook up anymore.
You can't do that.
I just can't keep doing this. It's wrong. I'm sorry.
You don't have a choice, okay? You're already in this.
Stop. 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 Get off me. 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 Get off me.
Bitch.
The views expressed in this, I mean, especially the abuse of power, you had to be really hating this teacher. It's great.
Thank you. It means a lot to me.
I can tell. So this is what we're going to do. We will have a limited release.
Okay.
Let the press build up from there, and then we'll go on.
Sounds great. As we discussed before, just whatever doesn't go to you, I'd like to go to charities like Women's Voice.
Of course. Of course. Yes.
Oh my God. Look at my little Gracie.
I have to ask, is this a real story? Because it seems like a real story.
No, I just made it up.
This is Miss Devoted Tiff. This goes out to all the carb lovers out there trying to get snatched. They understand the struggle. You see, when you love carbs like I do, it's hard. It's so hard to give them up, to get fine. And fupa, all this weight I wanna lose. I'm so conflicted. I wanna be snatched, but still eat junk food. So I decided to refuse bread, chips, and pasta too. Not my spaghetti. Now I'm sad and hungry because carbs are my favorite food. So I'm trying to fight temptation and stop eating my feelings. Hard day at work, especially today, when my plate feels so empty, but I have more weight to lose. How do I live my life without carbs? Oh Lord. My self-control is fading fast. Say no, Tiff. But I can't fit my clothes. I don't think my wardrobe is gonna last. Size up. My bestie took me to lunch. She took me to get soul food. Oh, she knows that's my favorite, especially the bistro. How could she be so cruel? So I'm trying to fight temptation and stop eating my feelings, especially today, when my plate feels so empty, but I have more weight to lose. How do I live my life without carbs? Just ain't no way, ain't no way. So show me how to eat these green things, 'cause I'm cheating on my diet with fries over and over again. Mind your business. And those biscuits warm, and my mama made them, along with
beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, lamb, raw, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rat.
Okay, where was I? Oh yeah. So I'm trying to fight temptation and stop eating my feelings, especially today, when my plate feels a little bit empty, Lord. So I just can't refuse. Just need one biscuit, Lord, one fry, one bowl of rice. I'll drink detox tea. Oh, 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 oh. I'm hungry.
Man, it's just crazy. Like, we set the whole thing up perfect and she went for it. Like, man, she just took it. And I thought, I don't know. I thought we was better than that. And it's just, I want to make it work, man, but she took the bait right there in the park. Then, of course, you know, we set the trap. We set her up. Set up a date at the hotel of all places, man. And she went for it. The look on her face when I opened that door, that was worth it.
So how does that make you feel?
Honestly, I don't even know. I don't even know if hurt's the word for it.
What are you looking for in a girl?
Just to find somebody who's loyal, who's honest, who's just, I don't know, all in it for you. You know, I'm just being real. I'm just saying how I feel.
But there's nothing wrong with saying how you really feel.
Tell her that. Because she knew everything I wanted. And she still wanted something else.
Maybe she didn't have it.
What she wants, what she needs, if she calls from any man. She got it, she got it, she got it, she got it. Oh, what she wants, what she needs, if she calls from any man. She got it, she got it, she got it. Oh, with a heavenly body leaning nice and easy. She knows she fine. Don't have to tell her, it's written on her face. She can make the strongest man whine. Then her sin so sweet, so intoxicating. Yeah. Oh, she knows she got you when you lock eyes. Now you're spending your money and you're wondering why. She is so professional, can have a man, but to you she is solo. She got a plan, and when she turn around and switch it up some more. What she wants, what she needs, if she calls from any man. She got it, she got it, she got it, she got it. Oh, what she wants, what she needs, if she calls from any man. She got it, she got it, she got it, she got it. Outfit on point and it's so inviting, but you can't touch. She got you feeling, she know you want more, but she giving you just enough. And her game so strong that you feel like everything, yeah. Oh, until she gets everything she wants. Now you're left in the dark trying to figure what's wrong. She is so professional, can have a man, but to you she is solo. She got a plan, and when you think you know, she turn around and switch it up some more. The way she moves that body, you know. The way she licks those lips, you know. The way she flips that hair, you know. The way she looks at you, you know. What she wants, what she needs, if she calls from any man. She got it, she got it, she got it, she got it. Oh, what she wants, what she needs, if she calls from any man. She got it, she got it, she got it, she got it. Oh.
And that's how it went down.
So what are you gonna do about it?
I don't know.
Let me in so I can give it to you what's really real. Let me in, let me tell you what I know, what you should feel.
Hey, you sure you should be parking here? It's a handicap. You ain't handicapped.
Dude, relax, man. We're only gonna be a minute. Plus, look at all these spots. I don't think they'll care if we just use one.
Get us locked up in this Hicks town.
Why, good afternoon, young man. I was hoping to ask a small favor of one of you. You see, the young woman in the bank has been so rude to me every time I go in, and I have to cash my Social Security check. So I'm hoping that one of you would please go into the bank and cash it for me. It's already been endorsed.
Lady, you don't know either one of us. We could be bad people. You can't trust everyone you meet.
But you have such sweet faces. Oh, I think I can trust you. And I'll have a little something for you when you're done.
Dude, she reminds me of my grandma. Of course we'll help you, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. And here's a bag. You see, you might want it because my late husband has provided quite well for me. Thank you.
Hello, Miss Wanda.
Hello, gentlemen. How can I help you?
We was just hoping that you can cash this for a friend. Oh, and you might need this.
Hey, don't you know it's not nice to be mean to old people?
What?
Can you hurry up? We're double parked outside, man.
I don't want any trouble.
Mama always say trouble was my middle name. Thanks. You've been very professional. Hey, what about me taking you out sometime?
Are you serious? Just leave.
Fern was right, man. You are rude. Let's go.
She does run hot and cold, doesn't she?
Oh, thank you, boys. Marvelous. And something for you.
All right.
And one for you.
Thank you.
Oh, and you might as well have the bag as well. And this is just perfect timing. Here's my ride.
Yes, ma'am. Dude, what a nice lady. We're just on our way, officer.
Not so fast. Were you just in the bank?
Yeah, we was making a withdrawal.
And is that your bag?
Not exactly.
But it is now.
And where's the money?
The old lady took it.
Y'all step into the back seat of my cruiser. We're gonna go downtown to sort this out.
Wow, y'all really do take this whole handicap bargain thing seriously.
So what you're telling me is, some old lady gave you all a check to cash, which turned out to be a hold-up note. And then she just took off in an Uber with all the cash, literally leaving you there holding the bag.
Exactly, man.
Well, in that case, I'll just let y'all go then. Well, sit back down. What are y'all trying to pull on me? We're not a bunch of stupid hicks, you know. We even have the internet. And I went over y'all's files. Looks like you have quite a record. You guys better get comfortable, because you're going to be here for a long time.
Oh, man. I told you not to park there.
Monday, October 1, 2017, 22:06 and 07 seconds.
Route 91! Route 91! Route 91! Hello? Route 91! Route 91, the concert! Okay, alright. There's people behind everywhere! There's people behind us everywhere! Alright. Just send everybody! Everybody!
My name's Jenna Kanell. I've been on the department about a little over 2.5 years now.
My name's Adam Wilson. I've been a firefighter for about 2.5 years.
My name's Catherine Abajian. I've been with the Clark County Fire Department for a little over 16 years.
My name is Mac Travis Jr. I'm a captain on the Clark County Fire Department. Been a captain for the past 3 years. Been a member of the fire department for the past 18 years. The night that October 1, that call happened, we were kind of unwinding that night.
I want to say it was just getting out of the shower, getting dressed, go to bed, we cleaned up the station for the night.
My partner at the time, Rashad Israel, he was with us. One of his friends actually emailed him or texted him and said, hey, something's going on. It's all over Facebook.
And the firefighters came in to the office and asked me if I knew anything about what was going on in regards to a possible active shooter situation. I'm like, no.
The night of the shooting, I was at Station 14. My captain heard the call come in and he said, hey, there's an active shooter call. We should listen in on this.
So I went to one of our websites, Visinet.
The radio traffic was pretty intense.
I knew the situation was legitimate when I saw one of our firefighters who was in attendance at the actual event. His name came across and he said there were multiple 419 dead bodies.
We're all sitting in the office huddled together. It sounded like there were terrorists everywhere in every hotel, and there was active shooters everywhere from the Mandalay to New York to Planet Hollywood.
We asked Cap right before tones went out. I said, you want me to make a pot of coffee? It's gonna be a long night.
I thought, we're going on this call. We kept waiting for those tones to go off and they never did. A lot of people self-dispatched, so we never got pulled in. We never got a call to go. So we sat there and listened to that whole call all night long, till about 2 in the morning.
For any call, my main priority is the safety of my crew. It's making sure that we had our ballistic gear, which is our Kevlar helmet and our bulletproof vest, to make sure that everyone called their family members.
First thing I did was I texted my wife. I said, hey, there's something going on the strip, we're heading down to it. And that's when she found out what was going on, and she, so I just told her, I said, I'll let you know when I get down here how things are going.
When we first got on scene, we all got out our ballistic gear and we're starting to get ready to go in onto the boulevard.
It was a different kind of feel in there. You could definitely sense that everybody was on tension.
So when I first got on scene, I just see like a truck that's got 4 or 5 people, hey, I got gunshot wounds here, and then you just see people running.
Away from the scene, past us. Several of them covered in blood too. So you knew how bad it was.
I thought I heard gunfire. Everyone started running, hiding behind rigs. At that point, as a medic, I had to start triaging the 4 people that were standing in front of me on who's more critical.
We were north of Metro's command post, south of Mandalay Bay.
And then they signed us to Task Force 1, put us into a rig and drove us up to the boulevard. And we had 6 or 7 SWAT people with us, and then there was 4 firefighters total, I want to say. And we followed them into Michael Jackson area, made sure everyone was good there, and then walked back out. And when we were walking back out, the entire casino was empty, and it was eerie. You don't expect to see, a Vegas casino empty, and then nobody was around. And then when we got cleared from there, we went to the backside of where the venue was, and you see white sheets everywhere from the people that did pass.
Our next assignment was that we were going to go over to the actual grounds for the Route 91 festival. We were going in as a force protection group. So we had about 8 or 10 cops that surrounded us. So we're going to go in, we're going to see if there's any victims, mark them, tag them, and that would dictate what kind of care they needed. First thing I saw a victim laying in the field. So we started making our way through there, picking our way through, marking victims as we went. Unfortunately, there was, by that time, anybody that was alive was already out. So we ended up going through and just confirming, whether or not they were dead or if there was any viability to them.
If you were able to see the actual fairground where that took place, just to picture in your head the amount of people that were there that were, a target for this guy, for God knows what reason. I mean, to be at an open air concert, enjoying yourself, and then all of a sudden someone is shooting at you.
As I'm checking victims, their phones are going off because their loved ones are trying to find them. I'd say there's a lot of things that are going to stick with me from that event. Like I said, there's probably about 5 or 6 different victims that I can see their face.
Who made sure he was carried to a Jordan Pastor was shot and to Gomez hospital. Bullet hitting Rachel Harper behind Missy. Teacher Sandy Casey spelled Stephen Berger, Stacey Edgenberg never left her side. Sonny Melton of Tennessee reportedly was running with his wife Charles Hartfield, Las Vegas police officer.
When I see their face on the screen, I know exactly where they were shot. I know looking at their phone going off, and it was mom. Or somebody else was calling them, trying to find them. And knowing that, having a little bit of a glimmer of sight of you want to go, maybe I should answer that and tell them. That's not my job, though.
I think we made it back to the station about 5:36 in the morning.
After being back at station, knowing that our department did it, I think, as best as we could at that point, it was time to deal with the personal side.
Personally, I'm in a real good place mentally. And I've dealt with enough on this job that, as horrible as that day was, that was just a bad shift for me.
When we got back and everyone debriefed, people checked on you, like text, everyone would text each other and be like, hey, are you doing all right? A couple weeks out, just making sure everyone was good. So yeah, I think when you see more messed up things with whoever you're with, they understand what you're going through versus, and as well as what they're going through.
Even before this, we were pretty tight. We were pretty close crew. Does cutting teeth in that kind of a situation kind of give you common ground? Of course it does. And if anything, it helps you to be there for each other a little bit more.
Firefighters are like the most selfless group of people that you're ever going to meet. They're not doing the job for the pay. They can't pay you enough for the things you deal with, that you see, that you smell, that you taste, that you inherit. It's people who genuinely want to help.
Your crew makes all the difference. And your captain is the leader. So your captain's attitude and how he presents himself trickles down.
I make sure that I invest time in knowing them as people first, which brings us closer, which makes us work more cohesively than anything. And that hasn't always been my number one priority, but that's my number one priority now.
Having that commonality between each other, knowing that we've all been on the same kind of calls, being exposed to the same kind of events, helps you to always be cognizant of each other and be able to have those conversations.
It just illustrates what we're committed to. That's not normal. I mean, those type of things don't happen all the time. It's not normal to run into burning buildings. It's not normal to run into the mouth of the lion. But that's who volunteers, who applies for this profession. So, it's it in a nutshell. And there's not one firefighter that responded that night that believes what they did was extraordinary. It was what they were supposed to be doing.
Sailing to find other stars in the ocean, to find my face in their eyes, and my paper boat climbed all the way up to touch them, to see them glow in the dark, to follow their stories, to look let this beautiful light come alive. They were peeking behind other walls in the skyline and laughing from above. And I played all my music to get them closer, to hold them in my arms, but we don't get to see them. We don't get to see them around. But I know my words will bring them down. But I know my words will bring them down. But I know my words will bring them down. But I know my words will bring them down. I was sailing to find other stars in the ocean, to find my face in their eyes, and my paper boats climbed all the way up to touch them, to see them glow in the dark, to follow their stories, to let this beautiful light come alive. But I know my words will bring them down. But I know my words will bring them down. But I know my words will bring them down. But I know my words will bring them I want to see them alive. I want to see them alive. I want to see them
Don't know your status, who you claim, but your life, girl, I'm about to change. Don't overthink it, let it flow. Ready, set, come on, let's go. Don't know your status, who you claim, but your life, girl, I'm about to change. Don't overthink it, let it flow. Ready, set, come on, let's go. Don't know your status, who you claim, but your life, girl, I'm about to change. Don't overthink it, let it flow. Ready, set, come on, let's go.
Really? Really?
What's going on?
What is this? What you mean? Who are you?
It's my friend. Hey, hold on.
What it look like?
Hey, let me
Man, you
let me
better
go
go
talk
handle
to him.
dude.
Okay.
You better go handle.
Okay.
Go handle dude.
So what's that?
My friend?
Your friend?
Yes.
Seriously.
Seriously. I don't know why you're always tripping.
So I have to run up on you with somebody to meet them.
You're always tripping
Because
over
you
nothing.
give me a reason to trip. I'm trying to have a relationship with somebody who meets me halfway. I mean, can I get that?
Get out of my face. You don't have to be all up in my face.
This is why you've had so many issues in your past.
What do you mean issues in my past? Why you gotta bring up my past? That has nothing to do with this situation. I mean, I can't help that somebody's treating me a lot better than you are right now. Step up your game. How about that? Step up your game. You ain't gonna do nothing? You ain't gonna say nothing?
You know what? You about to lose the best thing you ever had.
You say you want it, but do you feel it? You got my heart, didn't hesitate to steal it. I didn't know you would play these games. Left up to you, you would stay the same. But baby, I want you to know I won't play your fool anymore. No more. You gotta do right by me, but baby, I still see you and I need you right here by my side. My eyes are clear, our destiny is near. I gotta feel your love. I gotta feel your love. I gotta feel your love. If you wanna grow with me, I gotta feel your love. I gotta feel your love. I gotta feel your love. If you wanna grow with me, I gotta feel your love. I see him staring at you when you walk by. I see you glaring at him, giving him side eye, and then you're asking me what's wrong. I saw his face and that number in your phone, but baby, I want you to know I won't play your fool anymore. No more. You gotta do right by me, but baby, I still see you and I need you right here by my side. My eyes are clear, our destiny is near. I gotta feel your love. I gotta feel your love. I gotta feel your love. If you wanna grow with me, I gotta feel your love. I gotta feel your love. I gotta feel your love. If you wanna grow with me, I gotta feel your love. Not saying that I'm going down, but I'm saying that I need you right now. Right now. To show your love. To show me I'm not crazy, out of my mind. But baby, I'm searching for something I shouldn't have to find. I gotta feel your love.